Libra, welcome back to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, where I serve and I slay with my newly grown mustache. So today, dear Libroski, fist bump to all of my beautiful and all of my gorgeous Libroskis out there. Some saying, some sassy shit. So Libra, today I'm going to be doing your twin flame reading for the month of March. This is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you and it may not. In this reading, dear Libra, I'm going to be taking a look at your recent past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify your main challenge and get some final advice for you. Libra, I also want to thank you for being here and really appreciate your always showing up, always for your positive comments and your words. Libra, this twin flame reading is very different from the usual ones because this is a connection that you have with someone that you know. You can get them out of your head. There is a very strong chemistry that still exists between you and them. So please use your discernment when you're watching those. Now we're going to see what is it that you need to know. And at the end of this reading, I'm also going to be pulling one card to talk about the love messages. What is the love message that you need to know in an animal spirit? Let's get into your reading and see what's up. So I did upper body today. Okay, I did upper body, shoulders, chest. No, not shoulders. Hold on. Chest, biceps, and triceps. So I'm saying tomorrow is Friday, so I think I'm gonna do, not that you really have to know about this, but just whatever. I think I'm gonna do like back and shoulders. Anyways, let's see what's going on. Ooh, oh. Oh my God, this is amazing. Okay, so hold on. This is a new deck, so it's very exciting imagery here. Now, the energy between you and your twins is the Four of Wands. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Three of Wands. Get ready, Libroski, because I feel like you're going to get back into relationship here with your person, Queen of Wands. Very strong fiery energy here. Okay, could be dealing with the Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I don't think they necessarily have to look like this guy right here in the imagery. Which cartoon was this from? And let me know in the comments. I can't remember. I can't remember the name of the cartoon, but anyways, it has different characters. Now, the energy between you and your twin flame Libra, this got me really excited. Finally, it's a great reading, great energy. There is something about here, a reconnection, a rekindling, a connection here. Okay, we're gonna clarify this and we're gonna see what is it that you need to know. Four of Wands does indicate relationship and marriage or commitment. Now, Libra, in the recent past, you have the Ace of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Seven of Cups. So in the recent past, I do see here that there was a commitment here between you and your twin flame. Okay, commitment. And I feel like that you either plan on marrying with them or living together. There was a brand new beginning that happened. But with the Seven of Cups, this is telling me that somebody here either keep their options open or also there was a lot of confusion. And as a Libra, you don't like confusion. You like things to be clear in its own place, right? And fair, most importantly. So we're going to get back to this and we're going to clarify. Right now, you have the Star, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups in the present moment. So I'm saying, so there is definitely some sort of a manifestation that's going to come true for you. This is about a wish being fulfilled. The Nine of Pentacles here, you could be really focusing on a lot of like self-love. You could be really taking your power back is what I'm getting. Like you're reclaiming your power back, Libra. And a lot of you are also realizing with the Nine of Pentacles, you need to prioritize yourself. We also have talked about this. I also saw some of your actually your comment has gotten the most likes probably on that post when I shared, you know, from my diary about an empath, and a lot of the Libras were like, as a Libra, it brought tears to my eyes and I started crying, and I saw a lot of Libras, you know, being kind of on the same. So there was definitely a resonance, okay, with my energy and yours, because I shared that from my diary about what it means to be an empath and when you heal and you set boundaries. Okay, so you're focusing on yourself with the Nine of Pentacles. In the present moment, a lot of you are manifesting this. This is what I'm literally clearly seeing, and we're gonna talk about this and see what is it that you need to know. In the near future, there is a Death card, the Two of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. So this relationship here, this specific connection with your twin flame is all about transformation, okay? With the Death card here, this means that putting things to rest that no longer serve you and them. And then Libra, you have the Two of Cups. I just have to cover them a little bit. Okay, this is about a relationship. This is about a partnership. It's a soulmate connection. It's a twin flame connection. Of course, it's a twin flame, but I always say that too with the Two of Cups, because Two of Cups means partnership and two people coming in together. You might be dealing with somebody that lives near the nearest by the body of water. Also, there is something about cruises and ships. Okay, you could have gone on a cruise ship with this person or talked about it, or you could live somewhere where there is the body of water and ocean. Okay, Ace of Cups. It looks like there is going to be a brand new beginning here. We're going to get back to this and we're going to talk about this. Also, seeing this oyster with the pearl, I always say, Libra, the world is your oyster and you're the pearl. So be it. So I'm saying. Now, at the bottom of the deck, Three of Wands. Okay, there is something here about like future planning here. There is something here about moving forward, roses, flowers, romance. Okay, we're going to clarify and we're going to see what is it that you need to know. Let's get into your reading right now and clarify the cards. So, this is a super nice energy, okay, with the Four of Wands. Let's talk about this. And you know, we're also getting into this Mercury retrograde. We're literally in the middle of this. So there is definitely a lot of realizations that are happening, a lot of contemplation, revelations, some saying. So let's clarify the Four of Wands. So there is a cycle that's close enough for you and your twin flame. Finally, there is something here that's been super toxic. It's close enough. Whatever you and your twin flame couldn't see before, I think that things are going to start becoming more like clear is what I'm getting. A Page of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the Nine of Swords. A lot of air energy. You could be dealing with an air sign. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra also. So Queen of Swords is you. I think you're making your mind up about your twin flame. You're not giving up on them. There is a very strong energy of like you, Libra, being very determined to make this work. You could be manifesting. There could be an opportunity also here to talk about something. I think I'm not going to rush into your like advice yet, but I think that you could have a lot of thoughts. You could have a lot of overthinking going on too. It's like you're manifesting, you are setting an intention, but also there is something about your thoughts, Libra, okay, Knight of Swords, that's air energy. That is like, you have a lot of thoughts coming to you and you might be needing to guard them. Guard your thoughts and just not let the intrusive thoughts to take over. Because I do see here some of you sometimes doubt it. Okay, you sometimes doubt that this is something that's going to happen. Because you feel like that even if this situation ended, you feel like that's the end of the world. It's just not going to happen. But I don't think that's being the permanent case. Because the energies here that I'm seeing for you is going to look great. And I already have done a few readings. Honestly, yours, I've done quite a few readings already. Yours is probably one of the best ones that I feel like the energies are shifting. That's what I'm seeing. Ace of Pentacles is clarified in the past by the High Priestess, Virgo energy, Justina, that's you, and the Empress. You could have dealt with a Virgo, maybe another Libra, or also a Taurus. Now, in the recent past, I think that for many of you, you felt the immediate spiritual connection with your twin flame. Okay, you are the Justice, Justina. This was a relationship that when it started with your twin flame, instant connection, but also one of the most important aspects of this connection, Libra, was that you really took care of each other. You took care of them greatly. They took care of you greatly. Okay, the Empress. There was definitely a lot of love, a lot of romance here. The Empress is ruled by Taurus, and Taurus's ruling planet is Venus, and so is yours. Okay, Venus is your ruling planet. Venus is about relationships, romance, and love. A lot of you were committed to each other. Okay, there was a very strong sense of commitment. Everything was going great. They might have pulled back. I just saw the Four of Cups, so they might have pulled back from you also. So let's clarify the Hierophant, Libroski, and see what is it that you need to know. So Temperance, Sagittarius energy, the Hierophant, and the King of Pentacles. I think that you, both of you, the Hierophant is a double confirmation. You could have planned on marrying with them also, okay? There was definitely a very strong sense of spiritual connection. A lot of you could have come from a background, maybe you grew up in a society where there were a lot of rules and regulations, and there is something about here, a certain belief in regards to marriage and how a marriage should be. You know what I'm saying? Different beliefs, different perspectives. I don't know, same-sex situation, doesn't have to, older, younger, right? Different cultures, interracial marriage. But I think that both of you, what you and your twin flame were really looking forward to was this connection, okay? It was like this commitment, long-term commitment that you both anticipated. There is something about money, working, saving money, wanting even to buy a house. But then all of a sudden, we're gonna clarify this. Okay, with the Seven of Cups, there was a lot of confusion. Somebody here could have maybe started retreating and going back or trying to keep their options open. The Seven of Cups, dear Libra, is clarified by the Seven of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Four of Wands. The cards can't lie. So I'm saying, Libroski, Libralicious. In the past, with this person, this situation here came to an end because, again, with the Seven of Cups here being clarified by the Seven of Cups, again, this is a confirmation that, again, this situation ended because this person didn't know all of a sudden over time, what is it that they wanted. There is the Four of Wands, which is the main energy now. Okay, maybe this is also kind of a challenge, but look, the Four of Wands here in the past is showing up again, but also next to it is the Ten of Swords. So this means that this ending that happened between you and this person, Libra, your twin flame, I think that it ended because there was a lack of all of a sudden commitment or a desire to move forward. Okay, it might have also felt like that all of a sudden, yeah, there is the Ten of Wands and the World. It might have also felt for your twin flame that like being in a committed relationship, maybe they were not ready for it. Maybe it wasn't the right time for them, or it was like a burden. So in the present moment, let's talk about the star, Aquarius energy. And the star is like wishing upon a star, making a dream. It's also about healing here. You are healing. You're doing a lot of healing from this situation. You are also becoming like really connected and closer to God, to the divine. So the star is clarified by the Chariot, the Three of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles, and the King of Swords, which is the card of Libra, okay, as an air sign in your reading. Now, for many of you, I think that you are manifesting a reunion here. There is something here about travels. You could be traveling. Your twin flame could be traveling to you. What you are manifesting is to be in a committed relationship with your twin flame and to have an equal give and take exchange energy. You have already sent the signal out to the universe that you want to manifest, that this is what you want to create for yourself. This is your creation. This is what you truly are desiring. And you have the King of Swords. You're becoming very clear on that. King of Swords and the Five of Wands and the Tower. Ever since this situation ended between you and your twin flame, you have learned a great deal about yourself. And that is one of the main reasons also when we meet our twin flames. It can trigger a lot of things, but can also be a powerful path for our soul's enlightenment. Now, a lot of you with the Knight of Pentacles, you could be working for yourself, or you could start thinking about working for yourself. There is some news that's going to come towards your way. When I look into this imagery, there is a beautiful bird in the background. So it can mean that many of you could be receiving some kind of news coming towards your way. The Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the Hermit, the Five of Swords, and the Ten of Cups, and the King of Swords. This is one of those confirmation that I'm getting after confirmation in readings. During this Mercury retrograde, there is going to be a lot of third-party situations that are going to fall apart. Ten of Cups is about happiness, okay, and the Hermit and the Five of Swords. You know, I think that you are realizing that it doesn't serve you at all to hold on to any kind of conflict or any kind of resentment from the past. I'm going to say this right now. Many of you maybe felt like you were still holding on to certain feelings and emotions and resentment, but good for you and congratulations if you have overcome those emotions and those feelings from the past, that you're no longer holding on to them. Because I do see here something here about like empowerment, and if that's what you truly want with your twin flame, if you really want to settle down, if you really want to have this vision manifest for you, where you, with the Ten of Cups, it's twice in your readings, and I haven't clarified this one yet. You know, you want to manifest a solid relationship, you need to change your frequency, and that is what you are doing. And that's what a lot of people miss out on. They don't know they need to change their frequency. You know what I'm saying? It's an emotion that you need to embody. And there is something here about, I was learning about this today. I may go live and talk about it. Change your beliefs. You must change your beliefs and change your frequency and your vibration to really become a match for what you truly want, to become a match for your dreams and your reality that you want to create for yourself. So let's talk about the Ten of Cups, and this is what you are manifesting, okay? Clarified by the Emperor, the Eight of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. Could be dealing with an Aries. Nonetheless, what you are manifesting is literally the person that walked away from you, that disconnected from you, you're manifesting a brand new beginning. You are setting an intention here to be in a reality where this is where you both are going to go to. Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, as you can see, and Eight of Pentacles. You want to work things out with this twin flame of yours. You don't want to give up on them. You love them. And you know that, yes, in the past, I think they either kept their options open or things were going wrong, but energies can shift and can change. And I do genuinely believe that people can become better. You know, people can truly become better. Libra, in the near future, the Death card here, there is something here that's going to end, and this is going to lead to a brand new beginning here, okay? A situation here is ending. With the Death card, this could mean in your twin flame's life. It could mean also something in your life is a transformation. Clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Page of Wands, and the Queen of Wands, and the Ace of Cups, yeah. So I think that there is going to be an opportunity here, okay? A brand new opportunity, which is going to lead to a brand new beginning here for you and your twin flame. You could be dealing with someone that's they love themselves, or there is something about this person taking care of their appearance, okay? They like to take care of themselves. That's what I'm picking up on. The Death card is clarified by the Four of Swords, Page of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. There is a lot of healing that's going to happen. I think there is also something here about just going within. It's very interesting here, right? You see the Death card here, that she's like kind of in this meditative state in this deck, and then there is the Four of Swords. So this situation here, something is going to end. Something is going to transform. It also has a lot to do with like this internal and this radical change that's going to take place, and this is going to lead to a brand new beginning. Two of Cups. This is when the twin flames meet up. Okay, so let's talk about that. Let's talk about the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is clarified by the Eight of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles, and the Judgment. Major epiphany, major realization. Okay, there is also the Sun. You could be dealing with the Leo. I think that 17 on the clock, also on the timer, there is definitely an internal realization, some sort of an internal epiphany that's going to take place, dear Libra. And like I said, this Two of Cups, you have been holding on to your manifestation. You have been holding on to this situation that it's going to work out with your twin flame. And that's what I see here manifesting for you. The cards literally came right back again out here, okay? Four of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. And like I said, what you are manifesting and set an intention to, and you are becoming a vibrational match for that, the more you focus on yourself, the more you romanticize your life and you focus on what's important for you and you nurture your soul, this is what's going to happen. The Ace of Cups, a new beginning here. And again, this reading may resonate for some of you, may come true for some of you and others of you, but this is one of the most positive readings that I'm really seeing here. There's no negative reading, but there is a lot of light energy here. It feels like things are going to get lighter for you also. So the Ace of Cups is clarified by the King of Wands, Queen of Cups, and the Nine of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. So there is something here about cooperation. You and your twin flame are going to come to a point where there will be an opportunity for you and them to cooperate. King and a Queen showing up. This is, again, proving that, you know, this is about a twin flame connection. This is about a relationship, okay? And the Nine of Swords. And I know that a lot of you have been stressing out. A lot of you have worried about it. But I think you and your twin flame are going to also admit the fact that this hasn't been an easy separation, and it hasn't been an easy journey. It's been a roller coaster for you and your twin flame. A lot of you also imagine twin flames being like two separate people, right? But one soul split living in two. Instant recognition, so much passion, so much fire, everything going great. But then all of a sudden, once you start to look into the depth of your soul, the depth of your heart, the past, the traumas, the backgrounds, the obstacles, the challenges, a lot of triggers come up, and a lot of people give up, and they don't want to admit the things they need to heal. This can be very tumultuous and painful, but it also can be very healing. I have received like letters and testimonials also from like a Capricorn. You know, she even wrote a book about it and sent it to me, and you know, about like soulmates and twin flames and how intense this journey can be. It's not for the weak, you know what I'm saying? That's why those readings are very different. So I think that both of you are going to admit that and then embark onto a new journey. Let's get the advice. I'm also getting here, some of you relocating together. Maybe you think about living, maybe you have thought about living in a different state or in a different country, place with your twin flame. So I think I'm getting here, there's going to be a conversation about that, or buying a house, selling a house, moving in together. So let's get the advice, Libroski. I'm going to get some coffee after this. Clarified by the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Nine of Wands, and then the Queen of Cups. Okay, so there is definitely a lot of love here. That's what the Queen of Cups here talks about. A lot of passion, a lot of love, a lot of passion. Okay, so Nine of Wands, Four of Cups, Three of Pentacles. You know, Three of Pentacles is like the saver here, because I feel like that's, again, a confirmation that you and your twin flame will have the opportunity to work things out. But first, I'm seeing here two major things to be acknowledged and to be healed. And this is genuine feedback of what I'm getting. Number one, with the Four of Cups, there needs to be some sort of a healing that is related to, you know, a fear of rejection from the past. And the Nine of Wands, the wounded soldier, the wounded warrior. See how she's carrying these books and it's like very heavy for her, right? And then there is this rose that's right next to her. Him, her, don't matter. The longer we hold on to the past memories, past situations, trauma, whatever, and we don't really unpack some stuff, the harder it's gonna get for us and heavier it's gonna get for us. So you have been doing the work within you, Libra. I believe you have been really focusing on yourself, meditation, breath work, gratitude journal, and also overcoming the sense of rejection. This is something that everybody can go through. It's not just you. But when you do that, when you resolve this conflict, you bring that stored up energy from within your body and then you transmute it. And what it's going to lead to here is going to lead to a manifestation here, which may feel very magical, but also this manifestation coming true and becoming a reality for you. So if you're doing the work, great. If you're in the middle of doing it, that's awesome, okay? And that's something that your twin flame also, because it's a twin flame journey, they also could be feeling inclined to do. There is a bird right now. There is a bird right now on my balcony, okay? So there is news coming. I can't turn the camera on. It's a very beautiful bird. I don't think it's a hummingbird. Hummingbirds are smaller. I don't know what kind of bird that is. Let me see if I can take a picture. Hold on. I hope it doesn't fly away. Hold on. Libroski. Okay. Hold on. Oh, don't. It's moving around. Okay, perfect. Do you want to see the proof? Do you want to see the sprinkle, sprinkle? Okay. So look, there is a bird. Okay. There is a bird. So that means that there is news coming in. It's a confirmation. And I like to serve and slay with them receipts. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Let's see what is the love message here. I love when I see birds. News coming in towards your way. So you have looked to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So I'm saying you're stronger than you realize, Libroski. Look into your inner strength. Look at this opportunity that you have encountered, that you've experienced with your twin flame, to be a catalyst for your spiritual growth and for how can you become the best version of yourself. And that's what I'm always going to continue to advocate, okay? Because you're stronger than you think. You are not your circumstances. You are not what happened to you. Life happens through you. So I'm saying some sassy shit up there. And finally, I'm going to pull one animal spirit message from this thick deck. Number 20, renewal. There is raccoons. Yeah, number 20, renewal. And the message here is, it says, it's time to get clarity about your life purpose and make changes so that you're on the path most divinely suited to you. Forgive what has been without judgment and fearlessly embrace what's to come. It's about forgiving yourself. It's about forgiving the other person and getting clarity, because you are definitely on a path and you have a mission in this life, Libra. You know, forgive what has been without judgment, you know, and fearlessly embrace for what's to come. I think it's a beautiful energy. It's an important message for you. You are more than welcome to decode it and let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for going it. Please go ahead and hit that like button. I will see you in the comment section, Libroskis, how this reading resonated and all that. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.